following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
That'll make no kind of sense.
Right, you need anything brought forward?
I'm alright.
Right, I'll head back to fix my suit and load the mini gel into it. I can't fix the suit, but I can load a mini gel into it.
Yeah, I was going to say, okay, make a repair roll.
Yep.
Yes, you can load mid-gel into it, yes.
Your suit needs repair.
Yep.
I think that's more of a flavor thing.
Should have said so and taken care of it.
Because I did take one wound, well, I took one hit.
You could probably flavour that as more.
Oh, the
like
ballistic
bruising
omni
damage.
will fill that in.
Yeah.
What about it?
It's growing.
It does that.
Does it?
See, we did majestic
Fabio.
Fabio box.
It's funny, I went to the we had a dinner on Monday for the Long Service Awards, and the booklet comes out with, they had all our photos in the front of it. What's really funny is there was two photos of me and they're side by side and both of them had hair.
Why did they do that?
Because I don't think they realised that when they typed out like Steve McKenzie and got the photos, they then typed out Steve McKenzie again and got two different. They're me, both different looking photos, because one's 10 years older than the other one.
They're like, oh,
And
these must be
they're
two
both 10
different
years
people.
older than what? So I've been there 20
Back
years.
when he had an emo fringe.
Well, it's a bit that freak top they used to wear.
Peter Parker.
That's how I could tell it was. Oh, that's that one.
Spider-Man 3, not as bad as Homecoming. Yeah, not Homecoming. What was it? Far From Home. What was
The second one?
the second one of
Oh, that's yeah.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man 3, better than it. There you go.
Yeah, so more time passes. Are you just going to sleep again after you fill it with mid-gel, or?
Looking forward to spend time fly gaming.
That's right. Is anybody else waking up before the ship arrives, basically, in the system?
Trish, camouflage the cockpit. Duck blind. There's not enough time for a full block of work, so probably just nap
Not if
until.
you're getting a full 8-hour rest.
Well, I guess in the 20-hour day it would be 6.
Oh, by yeah,
Yeah.
good point. Yeah.
No, I'll just catch the extra sleep.
Okay.
You could have finished that project.
No, I need 2 blocks for that. I was kind of hoping this would be a longer flight.
Only if
You
you're
know
flying.
that you can, like, for example, if you've got only a 2-hour window, you know you can work on something for 2 hours and you still get 2 notches. Of,
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
That's good.
Brandon hates himself, which he shouldn't do. There's plenty of hate for him around the table.
Just want to feel included.
He's like a space Derek. Oh god.
Spirit. Or spirit.
I mean, either that or we start calling Derek Groundzalo
I think I like that.
or Growler.
Growler.
Grounds hello to Major Tom.
You're standing in the field, and we can all see you scratching your bum.
Huh. They are kind of both technical geniuses with able to fabricate tools and stuff like that.
Yeah.
One of them's a mime, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just have your hard-light objects produce no visible light, and therefore...
I was told that was not allowed.
Little do we know there is no Zalo. He's just an empty suit of armor.
He kind of is.
I was a mime the whole time.
That's not okay. I'm not okay with that.
No. No.
It has to die if that's true. I mean, again.
It's actually going to be at about the 8-hour mark when you get into that system. So you come through the other relay, and then still have 2 hours before you get to the actual planet. Once you do, the ship connects to the comm relay there, and a transmission comes through
To the ship or to...
to the ship.
I'll answer it because I'm at the comms.
Unidentified ship, please state the nature of your visit.
Fine. Oh, ground control, this is the IKS Sentinel under the command of Logain Centurius.
Ah, of course. We received a transmission from you.
Indeed. Just thought we'd hang around in case we could be of any assistance in the upcoming... What is it, Rumpus?
Rumpus sounds right.
Rumpus.
Yes, thank you for the heads up. We have received a transmission from the Quarians. We are humoring them for now.
If it is acceptable, we would like to make a landing and be available for any assistance you might wish us to make, if any.
Very well. You should be, I'm assuming, about 3 to 4 hours out.
What is it, closer to 1, isn't it?
Closer to 2.
Closer to 2.
Oh, fast ship.
Yeah.
Good pilot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're probably at least a few hours away themselves. Probably closer to half a day.
Yeah. Well, we can drop down and spend some money.
Sounds good.
They're flying under the truce of some miners who heard about our issues and want to help out. After your transmission, I'm not entirely sure that they're telling the truth.
That's actually kind of clever.
Have they requested to land on the Batarian side, have they?
This is the Batarian side.
No.
Don't believe me, we wouldn't want to land at the Turian side. You wouldn't believe the outrageous docking fees we charge.
Controlled by bowlers.
They pretty much take care of all of our banking.
They do. They fucking do.
I've got a new online payment transaction service. Pay me, pal.
The dwarfs.
They're the space
The
dwarfs.
space
yeah.
dwarfs.
They're even small.
We decided to humor them because you made it clear you didn't want them driven off. You want to catch these.
Yeah,
criminals.
they've got stuff we need, if that's acceptable.
I mean, sure, if you're just stopping them, that's all right by us.
I'll give you a crew manifest so you know who's coming onto planet.
Whereabouts are you going to have them dock?
There aren't a lot of places. They have to dock outside
Right beside
the
our ship.
outpost.
That's the problem. I don't want our ship there.
Oh, I do. That way they can land. We can already be pointing in the right direction and just be like, "Don't move, dirtbag," or I will blow you away. Again, I already killed 2 people today. Let's make it 3.
Best thing to do is land just west of the compound.
Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you for your assistance.
Of course. See you when you get in.
He's a little too helpful.
He's Batarian.
They may be trying to capture you. We should let them.
Then we do have Rosa.
Rosa's not you, though.
Yeah, but they like kills more than they do. Actually, no, it's sort of a 50-50 on that one.
Look, who would a Batarian slaver rather violate horribly? You or Rover?
Again.
What?
It's happened
Well, you've
before.
been violated by Batarian slavers before?
No?
Oh. Aren't you lucky? That's not so bad after they stop stroking the back of your head and whispering.
I prefer it rough.
I don't even need to know what you prefer.
Yes. Anyway, we'll let them sleep for a bit longer and I'll wake them up. How much explosives do you want them to carry? Minimum, and just pick up as he goes?
Yeah, we don't want to cause too much damage. The last thing I need is to be sued by the Batarian government.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not the last thing I need.
The Volus would be way worse.
So I have to tell her no to the big gun again.
Yeah,
She's going to be disappointed.
I know. But life is a disappointment. Trust me.
I'm so torn. I want their stuff, but I also want to give them back their shape charges.
Yeah.
This is the thing with having like really impressive ordnance. It reduces the amount of swag you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're literally the mech warrior thing. Kill
Yeah.
meat, save the metal.
But always break the things that I really want to salvage the most.
Or you successfully don't, and then they just mysteriously break anyway.
Yeah. That's I have certainly headshot an Atlas and mysteriously not got the
Oh.
AC-20s.
Oh, and also the AC-20s and the gyro's broken. It's like, how? Fuck you, how?
Because it was a crappy to begin with.
Or I was conveniently given one less salvage point than I would need to take the assault mech.
Man, you basically got 2 hours of flying. Well, it's partway through that journey, Solo will wake up.
Just as the pod's opening up.
Should get a monocle. I guess they were a circle and 2 weekly diets things. I don't know about the mustache.
I'll get up. Check over my gears.
It's pretty much how you left it.
You'd be the dick that gets a mustache and comes in and goes, "What's different, guys? None of us can see it. You're wearing it under your fucking mask.
It's still under the
mask."
You didn't notice my new haircut.
You have hair? Weird.
Weird.
It is weird. You realize the only other race beside Quarians that have hair is humans. No one counts that Batarian fuzz.
No.
It can't grow much more than
Can't
that.
go yet.
True.
It's like everyone else is a boulder.
What an odd thing to say.
It's
I know.
strange.
Yeah. I will go up, get some food, have a
Bugs.
coffee. No bugs.
Rosa's just over there, sitting down, strapped in.
Ding, 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 ding.
Solo fabricates a mustache.
If you were still in your armor, I might have drawn a mustache on it.
That's why you put the mustache on the suit while she's away.
Ding. But no, then I'll just be sitting there, psychologically hyping myself up to gun down some Quarians.
That's easy. They're super dieable.
Yeah, they are.
You just nick them and they're like, they can get sick from anything.
And to be fair, it's like some of the same guys again.
Yeah.
That would be funny if there were like sickness tables and let's see what you got.
I share your fear, Brother Sekiro. The dreaded Kipral syndrome.
Oh wait, it's Sekiro, not a Sekiro.
Sekiro.
Oh, I've been saying it wrong this whole time. I'm just calling him Sekiro.
Sekiro.
So this is where you pick up the chemical rounds and the polonium rounds.
What, from a Sekiro?
No, from our bay.
Shoot me with them.
Talk about the enemy. But if we all want to be shot with them, I'll shoot you with them.
Well, let's bring it.
Get shot with toxic masculinity.
So yeah, unless anybody's doing anything else, it gets down to the 5-minute until arrival warning that Trish usually gives before entering planet orbit.
You waking up?
Yeah, at that point.
Attention, Sidewinders. We are heading into land. Will the pilot of the Sentinel please enter the cockpit?
You should have woken me up.
I wanted to let you sleep,
It's your fault.
Liz. Don't crash the ship.
Oh. These fighting words.
You arrive on the bridge. Logang seems to be flying.
Sirs.
Oh. It's all yours, Rover.
Sit down, the controls haven't even changed.
He's not using the weird squiggly version I can't understand.
I use low gain 1, where it just constantly shifts patterns all the time.
I see what you were trying to do there.
Yeah.
You get a transmission again.
You're on the mic, what's your beef?
Okay, a Sentinel sending you coordinates for landing.
I acknowledge ground control. Thank you for the coordinates.
Okay, see you soon.
Okay, Sentinel out. Trish, scan those coordinates and make sure it's not like a big trap that's going to close around the ship or something.
Acknowledged. Activating scanners.
Pass the coordinates through to your thing.
Received.
Translated into human.
Okay. Quick question. Any kind of threat posture for when we land? Like weapons facing the...
We are expected, but yes. I don't 100% trust this way too cooperative Batarian. Shit, we're still in. No.
No, I do remember you hitting the thing earlier.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, so Rosa will be prepping, and then she'll be like, Zalo jinxed me earlier, so I'm just going to take it in clean.
Okay. Now, why would he do that?
I don't know, he literally said good luck landing.
You also said don't crash the ship.
Yeah, well, that's good advice.
We'll take 10. Clean.
Yeah, I mean, you
No,
don't
take
need
good advice.
you don't need to roll to land here. It's a rocky surface, but it's flat enough that you don't need to make any rolls to land the ship.
That's right.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Now this is what? Only an AI would be smart enough to avoid that trap. She's giving me a smug look. She knows I know.
Turn to one of the panels, pair of googly eyes.
The Roomba comes and looks, turns around and leaves.
You're on the planet.
Shutting it all down.
Do we want to shut down all the way?
Well, we never do, all the way. Just into standby mode. Go on. On count. Oh.
Boss, do we need to do anything with the IFF with those guys coming in?
No. No. Given that it has been off this whole time.
We did that again, did we?
I did it on purpose. Why do you think they contacted us and said unidentified ship? Being you. I'm in the room with him, giving him a disapproving look that he can't see. Well, Zolomal. Let's try to keep the collateral damage down.
That's the goal, right? What about the other like, if they fight back, how hard do we try not to kill the enemy?
That's up to you.
Do we try to take the leader?
Oh, maybe.
And of course the ship.
Well, I mean, yeah. Easy gave me this map of the ship. Look.
Ooh.
Look at that. Now you know it.
You really wouldn't want to get into any head-on confrontation with that when your cargo gets shot to shit.
I'll come out.
Most people don't want to get into head-on confrontations in any kind of freighter. Head-on confrontations are for what this ship is made for. Well, actually, I suppose it's like flying around like a little bitchman, but we put some big guns on it.
Yeah, I suppose we always want to come up from behind.
As we'll walk past the MRE and on the move, just keep walking down towards the back of the ship where all of our stuff is. You have anything better to do, Zolo?
Well, I suppose I could do a little study. What are we planning to do? Any groundwork before they get here?
Well, sure.
Once we're all ready, we'll leave.
I could try and identify like what they'd be trying to do if they were to get on ground freely.
Well,
And you haven't been thinking about that.
Well, I have, but I need to see them.
You're the current expert.
We'll see what happens when I get down there.
I'm going to go back into the cockpit now that I'll be alone in there. And I'm going to get on the extranet and just send a message to the rest of the group that we have arrived on planet.
Okay. That's, I'm guessing, like, Kani, Goram,
Yeah. You know, the penguins.
Penguins, yes. Oh, when you do that, you will notice that you have a message yourself.
Oh, okay. I might as well take that now. How did my name associate at all?
No, I just put that there, sorry, because I knew that way it was to you, but yes.
So that's not. This is one of those canon documents that's not canon.
That's the only part that's not canon, because
Okay.
it would have your, what did you actually send it under? I've got it here.
He's got it right there, guys.
It's a hand.
There we
Believe
go.
it.
Yeah, no, I just had the back page. I was like, oh wait, it goes over 2 pages. That's right.
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. I need to read this. It's very important. It's from my wife.
So Rosa will be CA8, go to the armory, get grenades. Well, I'd use the white one.
Yeah.
And then walking past Zolo going like, what was the gravity on this planet again? Load up, load down.
What is the gravity on this planet, Trish?
1.05 Gs.
1.05, so
Negligible.
yeah, negligible difference as long as you're not riding that line. I've already got all my stuff. So I'll be sitting on a crate that probably contains a bunch of corpses or something.
No, we ditched them into the sun.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
The crate that
Yeah, I
used
don't think it was
to
ever
contain a bunch of
specified when you did it, but
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
you
on
would have
the
did it
way.
on the way at some point.
Yeah.
Use the special low game thing.
Tiala, what are you just prepping for?
Yeah, prepping and waiting for her to leave.
So you see Rosa walking out with the Blackstone projector in her bag.
Right,
Hey, it might be decent
It's-
just to give a threat.
It's not lethal.
She has you there.
Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
Do you want me to carry it so you can carry the rocket launcher? Or flamethrower?
Those are lethal.
I don't know, are we engaging in close quarters?
That's it, we don't know how it's going to play out. That's
my
why
season's
I'm relying on Zalo's pre-post experiences.
Okay, I'll wait until Zalo tells us whether it's more expected open air or close quarters.
Well, you've seen the map that we scanned.
I mean, if we keep them pinned in the ship, then the flamethrower will be perfect, right?
But then they'll take off in the ship. So
Yeah.
ideally we don't want them in the ship.
Well,
There will be at least one, I'm guessing, or two. How many did you normally leave on the ship?
how many did we normally leave on the ship if there was ground ops happening?
Usually only the tactical officers stayed behind because they were mostly just responsible for tactics. That's basically what Carney, when she was Marto, did. That's why she didn't tend to go on ops, but pretty much the rest of the team did. The only exception there is if the team member is the tactical officer also has a secondary role.
Well, usually just the one, unless the ship's being used for close air support.
Carney is give you Team Beta's details.
Beta. Fucking cunts.
Nirogana is only strategist and tactician, so there's a good chance they may stay aboard the ship.
Okay, so it looks to me like when they land, I sneak on board their ship, kill their tactician,
Like a solid
take the
move.
ship.
The rest of them will probably.
Now remember, there is a very tiny chance that these are perfectly innocent Quarian miners, so the entire responsibility for correctly identifying them lies on you!
Oh, no pressure.
No, there is lots of pressure.
Yes,
If we
yes.
bungle this mission because of that, I will personally be disappointed.
Oh, we couldn't have that.
If they all die, then we don't have to find out.
The Batarians would probably keep it quiet.
Hey, remember, this is your personal mission. That you wanted done.
Well, there are a bunch of surface cannons that could be used in a pinch if the Batarians are willing to cooperate. And I could give them the... If we leave the Quarians on the ground for any real period of time, I could give them that code to look for their own little target each other thing.
Well, we do need to go and make contact with the local authorities, so I suggest doing that. Oh, the door's still open, I see.
If only we had a couple of extra days, then you could reverse trap all of the things they would usually interfere with, and we could home alone this shit.
We could.
That's actually not a dumb idea.
Yeah, you've probably got about somewhere between 7 to 9 hours, based on what they said before they
Well,
shut
no,
up.
that's more time than any competent person would ever need.
I mean, home aloneing this would be the funniest way to deal with.
Because somebody had to roll a nat 20 on their piloting and then roll 2 really low numbers.
Yeah.
She's done this for you.
I was like, I don't pilot that good.
No, that's why you don't pilot.
Rose has done this for Zalo.
Then you tried to jinx me.
Because
it's all about
family. It's family.
I have that car. Made of Lego. There it is, right there. That one. It's black like a big.
I love how that engine thing would basically make it almost impossible.
Oh, they
I
do.
do not know how people drive those things.
You sort of look around the side or maybe underneath, depending on the style.
Monzalo proposed the idea of path razoring these guys.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a great idea. No, I'm not going to be like that. No, I'm not going to be so good.
Well, if the if the Batarians are willing to let us have a proper look around, then if I could identify exactly where they would do stuff and things, we might be able to set up counter traps in a way.
I don't know, I'm getting fat. This kid's toy doesn't fit around my waist.
Not for that. It's a shoulder thing.
Kind of
That's
like
you
how
wear
we
belts. I learned it from
Have you
watching
still
them.
got... I'm going to call her Carney, because even though she was Marto when she made that, Carney's breakdown of path razor.
Oh, yes. And we'll probably have to go through that really quick too, because that could give me an insight onto who might do what where.
You already read that, though, haven't you?
Yeah, but I don't have all the information in my brain hole.
So you read that like, God, 4 or 5 months ago.
Oh, so I better look at it like a wrestler. Like a wrestler. Like a wrestler. Like a wrestler.